That's because I have 2 audio tracks. I'm so sorry. So, hello everyone. I will say it again. We are back and we are going to do a live tier list. And we're going to go through every single rogue, S tier being the absolute best, C tier being the absolute worst, and leave a lot left to be desired. But we're doing it live. So we can have a little debate where we think people should be. And we'll come up with the most accurate tier list in Rogue Company history because it's going to be a group effort, all right? That's the plan. Here we go. Hopefully everyone can hear me now. Can everyone hear me? Wait, am I still muted? All right, you can hear me now. Brad streaming on Monday. Well, so look, this is how it come about, right, everyone? I hope you're all well and good. I've got a few comments saying, Brad, we need a tier list. And I thought, do you know what? I started playing yesterday and I started recording individual videos for each rogue. And I was like, do you know what? Let's do a joint effort. So I've decided, I made a thumbnail and I was like, we're going to do it together. All right. So like I say, this is going to be the most accurate tier list that Rogue Company has ever seen. Okay. So first off, we're starting with Mac. I personally think Mac is one of the best rogues in the game. He's a strong link to Dahlia. Obviously, he gets the 25 armor every single time he downs someone. An interesting fact, Mac has one of the highest win rates in Rogue Company. Like, that's a fact. So, personally for me, I think Mac is S tier. But what does everyone think in the chat? We're starting with Mac and then we'll go on to Trench. We'll basically go along the list. But what are people thinking of Mac? Mac's a B tier? No way. Get out of here, Tristy. After his nerf, he'll be just A tier. Before he was S. That's true. He has got a nerf coming in patch 3.1, I guess. But he's definitely one of the stronger rogues. People are going for a mixed combination of BA. Do you know what? We're going to go for A tier. I feel like definitely we need to factor in the fact that he is getting a nerf. And this is Season 9 and beyond. So I think Mac is pretty solid on A. Definitely solid on A. All red says S, but the majority have gone with A. Now we've got Trench. Trench is a bit of a weird one. So obviously he's got assault rifles and DMRs. DMRs are kind of meh. So assault rifles are one of the better classes. SMGs are going to get a huge nerf at range. So assault rifles are going to be good again. His barbed wire is kind of, where do we think? I'm thinking B and C, to be honest. Noah's saying B. Tristy's saying C. Oh no, man. I think Trench is quite good at holding people off. Do you know what? I'm gonna put him in B now. We'll put him in B. See what he says. Ella's watching as well. Ella's tuned in. We'll put him in B for now, and we'll see. Trench is A, no debate. Tristy saying B. I think, do you know what? I think he's in between A and B. We'll leave him for B now. We'll see where he is at the end and we'll come back. I do think he's good that, I think, like, his barbed wire when he's got energized and his barbed wire as well when he gets extra tick per damage is really, really strong. But Trench is T tier for Trench. I'm going to put him in B now, but he could easily be B stroke A, I think. Hot Wheel Guy Jedi, hi. How's it going? A with trip mines, B in comp, yeah. Now we're on to the boy Fixer. So probably one of the rogues with a recent rework. He now does extra damage when he goes into his goggles. He's got like the outline on the head. He's always been a really, really strong rogue. They've always had problems balancing Fixer. I still feel like he's a very, very strong rogue, especially in comp. I feel like he's an S tier still. I still feel like Fixer in his current state is an S tier rogue. I personally would say he's like in between S and A. But let's see what the chat says. Fixer is above S, says the Fixer. That's biased, the Fixer. I'm good, had a good day. People saying C tier. Gecko says A tier, but I suck with his weapons. Yeah. Like, if you're hitting shots with a DMR, like when you see people like Nash use Fixer, damn, they make it look easy. But I do think he's a really, really strong rogue with not that many counters. When he's in smoke with his night vision goggles, wow. Decoy says Fixer C, maybe B. No, definitely not C, maybe B. I'm thinking S stroke A. Casually, I think he's more like lower tier, but I think if you're playing top tier Rogue Company, he's definitely S. So I'm going to put him in S for now. Don't shoot me. We're thinking of this from like a really, like the best rogues, right? And if you're playing Fixer and you're in the smoke and you pop the like the vision goggles, you've got huge advantage. Fixer says between S and A. There we go. I think we've got that. No good perks. He has got a few good perks. He has got a few good perks. I don't like the C4 on him, if I'm being honest. I would prefer a grenade, but I know a lot of people actually, when I said about Cannon getting a grenade in the newest update, they was like, no, do you know what? I preferred the C4 on him. Fixer smoke can easily be countered by a Talon dart. Yeah, but no one really plays Talon. Talon is one of the worst picked rogues. Like, not many people are picking Talon. So, it is a fair point, of course. Reveals are a counter, but anyway, moving on to the one and only Glimpse. Glimpse is hella fun to play, right? If you're playing Glimpse, you're having fun. Like, when I'm thinking 6v6 team deathmatch, you're having fun. I think her passive ability to see the direction of where people are is huge, especially with a Dahlia link. SMGs, like I say, are getting nerfed, so is that nerfing her a little bit? I probably think so. Jedi says he's not very good with a C4. But I think Glimpse, to be honest, I would say B stroke A for me. People coming in with B, Decoy on B, Kaom on B. Gecko with S tier for Glimpse. Noah says give her an A. Gecko's been trolling. No, I don't think she's I think she's in between like B stroke A, to be honest. A lot of people have said B. I'm gonna put, do you know what? I'm gonna put Glimpse in B for now, and we'll review it at the end and see if we're happy with everyone's placements. Now, Glitch, this is gonna be controversial. He's had quite a few reworks. Now he hacks everything on the map, which is perfect for demolition. If you're playing Glitch for fun, not very good at all, in my opinion. Quite a boring road to play. However, with the global hack at the moment, I think it is fairly strong, especially if you're playing someone against like a Trench or Anvil, who are quite tanky, let's say. Can be useful in the right hands, but I think he's I think he's a B stroke A tier rogue. Gecko's coming with, Decoy's coming with an A tier. Kaon with an A tier. Ali with an S tier. Oh, I've got a Glitch main on Ali. A stroke B. Yeah, do you know what? I think he's strong. I think he's strong. I'm going to put him in the A tier. His global hack is very, very strong. And Tristy's in with the big S tier. Yoshi with an S+. Cool. Duke. Duke is my favorite rogue, right? She is actually one of my favorites. Sorry, Dahlia, but Duke for me, her dash, her drones, like the drones basically can be used as intel, because before you go around the bend or the corner, you can throw your drone, see if it hits someone that could be standing in the corner, third person in you. I think Duke has got all the sick perks as well. Movement is insane. I'm gonna have, do you know what? I'm not even taking debate on this. I think Duke is absolutely cracked. Decoy on Duke C, he'd be capping, man. Duke, when not bugged A, when bugged S from Tristy. Ali saying A+. LJ Long saying A or S. Duke is so fun. Yeah, for fun factor, definitely yes. Like, absolutely. Bobby Bob says, I cannot express how mad I am that I took a break from Roko in Season 3. They release all the Battle Pass item skins in the shop and make the other seasons have amazing Battle Passes. Well, welcome back. It's a great time to be back. There's some absolutely incredible skins in the game now. We're almost halfway. We got Saint. Saint's an interesting one. I still feel like he's drone is so easily countable. That's the only thing with Saint. But it can revive anyone, which is a big bonus that obviously over Dahlia, because we've only got 2 heals, right? It's either Saint or Dahlia. Who are you choosing? For me, I'd still probably personally Dahlia. Well, you can double stack perks with Saint, which is pretty good. Trissy says Saint is big S. Decoy is A or S. I personally think both of the healers are A stroke S, but Dahlia is, because of her passive where she can get other people's passive abilities, I feel like she has the edge on Saint, and she has always had the edge on Saint, in my opinion. So I'm going to, just on that basis, I'm going to put Saint in A, because I feel like Dahlia has to be S. I feel like. Decoy says Saint and Dahlia both S. With Helping Hand, A stroke B. Exactly, Helping Hand and Lifeline stacked together. Wow. Very, very strong. Anyone from distance says Fixer. For team, S, but personal, A. Yeah, I kind of feel like they're, like I say, they both could easily be S, but I'm gonna have to keep S for absolutely insane rogues, and I feel like Dahlia has to be one. Trissy saying both S. Like I say, we'll review it at the end. We'll see if we want to move anyone around. Kestrel right now is broken. She's going straight in S. I know she's getting a nerf. Gecko says bias UK. Yeah, I love it. So Kestrel's drone radius at the moment is absolutely nuts. She's got absolutely insane perks. It is getting a nerf from, I think it's 8 meters to 7 meters, the splash damage on the drones. But I feel like Kestrel's always been a really strong rogue anyway. Kestrel is an instant S tier because of her skin from season 4. Yes, Yoshi. Yes. The Plague Witch Kestrel skin. Yeah, Kestrel's S, man. Like, I just feel like she deserves it. Kestrel B after the nerf. Right now, easy to ult. Perks aren't good. I like her perks personally. I like the stim shot. I think the stim's really good for getting back straight into action. I personally think she's too good. But like I say, we'll have to see what she's like after the nerf. But for me, right now, she's S. Right, Lancer. Do we even have to debate Lancer? Lancer, oh my god. I hate playing against this rogue, honestly. You made a video on free Robux reward from Battle Pass login after season 3, Brad? No, I haven't actually. Why is Fixer S? I feel like Fixer is a really strong rogue. Like he's not got that many counters. Decoy thinks Talon Dart is a good counter, but Talon isn't picked that often, so that's why I've gone for that. People will fade. I think Fixer's good. Yeah, real. Exactly. Kestrel's ult is deadly. But what are we saying about Lancer? I feel like Lancer's just straight S, to be honest. Like, she's so strong. So good for going round and picking someone off and giving your team an advantage in demolition. The roll reload just pretty much breaks every weapon. I just feel like... I know. Lancer's passive ability is too good. The roll reload. I feel like if she didn't have that perk and she couldn't just break guns, then maybe she wouldn't be as good. But yeah, I think she has to go. Now Phantom. Where's the Phantom mains at? Phantom mains. Where are you at? Decoy says best pub stomp in the game. Yeah, for real. I mean, in like I say, in demolition, she's not as good. It's a lot harder to break down teams and flank, but played well, she can still be very, very strong. Best passive is roll reload. Yeah, for real. We're getting Bs for Phantom. Noah with C. Decoy with B for Phantom. Yeah, I've got to say. People saying A. Zave, did someone call? Yeah, do you know what? She's got some of the best skins in the game, but for me, I know they need to rework her ability. That smoke is kind of meh. It's not the best, is it? With an AR, yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously now that ARs are gonna reign supreme. Right, Ronin, passive, undetectable over the map. She's got the knife. Save is going to be hurt. I kind of think Ronin's one of the better rogues in the game. You know? Tristy's passionate in here about these rogue placements. Ronin B on decoy. See, I feel like Ronin is A. I feel like Ronin is A. The fact that she can go undetectable over the map. A stroke S. Tristy's come through on S. People faded. No, Ronin's so good. What the hell? You streaming? Yes, I am, Mr. V. We're doing a live tier list. Ignore everyone and just listen to me. Only Brad, she's B, okay? Do you know what? I'm going to put her in A. I feel like she's an A stroke S. She's definitely a higher A, low S. Her undetectableness makes her a really strong rogue. The knife alone can be really strong for picking off people behind cover. And then she's got a frag grenade on top of that. She's a great rogue. Nah, Brad, the unknown dangerous. Huh? Nah, Brad, the unknown is dangerous. Better as Lancer. Exactly. Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Lancer can go round, undetected. I think the majority agree here. So moving on, we have Runway. Runway used to be really, really good. She used to give everyone gadgets. Now she refreshes cooldown, so you can't spam utility everywhere. She does give you 2 weapons if you're a Dahlia, so you can have a SMG and a DMR. Great team. Someone to have on your team that's good, I think. Perk-wise, okay. I would say she was S before they changed the utility stuff, but still A. Yeah, I agree, Tristy. I think, like, she was so strong before, and now they've kind of balanced her out. Yeah, I agree, Decoy. I think this is the first one we've kind of all agreed that she's A. Definitely, I 100% agree with that. I would personally have put her in A. Joanna says Runway S tier because of her new skin. Yeah, her new skin is fire. That's why I used it for the thumbnail, actually. As a support, as an attack, as an support A, as an attack B. Yes, sniper ARs, filthy. Right, now we're on Scorch. Do you know what? Hey, Seabass, it's been a minute. Hope you're good. It's been a minute for Scorch. She's picked a lot. Mainly for fire, for her incendiary grenades. It's perfect for pushing people out. She is picked a lot in comp as well, which I've always been surprised about. Will the fact that SMGs are nerfed change her from maybe an S A tier rogue? Maybe. I think personally now she's probably sitting more A. I think she's fairly balanced. Noah's saying C. Trissy's saying S or I leave. B because of her perks. I think she's low A. I think she has to go. Do you know what? I think she's a balanced rogue. I feel like she is balanced. She's just too good on a hill. So Trissy's saying from a respawn point of view, she's really strong. I agree. All right. Tristy wants S. I personally think she's in between. We haven't really got an in between, so we're going to say A for now. She's a super, super strong rogue. She's definitely worth unlocking. Tristy says, nah, see you, Brad. No, Tristy, don't go. B's for balanced. She is balanced rogue. No, we'll leave it like that. Seeker, straight C. Seeker is... I'm not even discussing Seeker. Seeker's like, nah, see you, Brad, it's too late. All right, bet, Tristy, take care, man. Seeker's bow is so fun, but he's like so squishy at the same time. He needs his toughness increased. But yeah, definitely needs decoys, actually. Decoy, mate. He's capping in the chat. Seeker's dog. Seeker is mid. Yeah, no, I think he needs a massive rework. I'd like to see some of his bow changed. I don't know what they could do, maybe. No, I need to stop you from making mistakes. A lot of people use Seeker in some maps in Demolition to get that early reveal, especially on defending. But I haven't seen it since they've stopped changing the sides. He doesn't really get picked that much now. So I think he's definitely going to have to go C. Bunny Boy says, Decoy, everyone's at... Yeah, Decoy's out here trolling, man. Right, Sigrid, the shield. I actually hate playing against Sigrid. She is super annoying to play against. What's people saying on Sigrid? I do think Seeker has the highest skill gap, like Sova from Valorant. Yeah, definitely. I mean, he has a skill gap because you need to know where to put the bow to reveal the most people. B, Sigrid. Okay, Kaon says my wife. Sigrid is B, I think. I think that's where I'd place her. I think in the right hand, she can be really, really strong. But it's not very often you see a Sigrid played really, really well. Sigrid is in between A and B. Yeah, that's where I'd put her. I'm going to put her in higher B. Not that you can see it here. Switchblade. Do you know what? What's gutting about Switchblade is I loved the rocket launcher. When I was mastering her, she was so fun to play. But like Seeker, she's just too squishy. And the worst thing about this is she kind of has to go in a B/C tier for me. She's definitely not A. I don't think Switchblade is A. So we got Alex. What's up, man? Switchblade is in A. Says sorry if I pronounce this wrong. I'm gonna say Zutini. I hope that's pronounced right. Green Boy says A. Decoy says C. Switch B, the flashes make her decent. The flashes are strong. Yeah, do you know what? We're going to put her in B. Oh, that's C. Just because I've always enjoyed playing Switchblade as well. But she is squishy like Seeker. So I could understand C, but I'm going to just put her in B for the fact that I enjoy playing her as well. Switchblade is good for suicidal attacks. Right, Umbra. Ooh, Umbra, Jackal. What are you putting him in C just for Jackal? Actually, to be honest, Umbra's got some sick perks. He's got like Replenish, Crack Shot. He's got some absolute insane perks. And if you're playing Demolition, you can push people out of position with the Spider, which I think is really strong. I would, do you know what? If I wasn't looking at the chat, I would put him in A. Some people are saying B stroke A here. Umbra versus console easy A because nobody can hit the Spider, but against PC C. Umbra is S. A for sure, yeah. I think Umbra's good. Cannon. I already know what everyone's gonna say about Cannon. This guy, man. He's got one of the lower pick rates as well. His Gatling gun is good. His perks are pretty good. I don't know. By the way, I wasn't meant to put him in C. I've just dropped him. I think, personally, with the grenade as well, he has to go in A, don't he? See that, Bish? Cannon is S. I think he's a good rogue. I think he's a good rogue. He's like between A and B. People saying A. You know what? I personally think he's on the same tier as these. I'm gonna put him in B. I'm putting him in B. I'm putting him in B. On the basis that hell no, C. Decoy's here with us with the S again. Dallas is helpful and good is on A. Okay, I'm trolling. Here's clear C. It was a troll. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go B. I think he's more useful than Seeker and Phantom, and he's probably about fun to play as Switchblade. So I'm gonna put him in B, and he does have some good perks. Dallas. Obviously, the advantage with Dallas, but when there was reveal classes, is that Dallas can reveal every one person guaranteed, which is obviously a really good perk, a really good ability to have. He has got EMP grenades. He's got incendiary grenades as well. Brad playing favorites? Nah, bro. Why do you say Dallas like that? How do you say it? That's just how I say it, man. That's how. I think there's a few. I think other people say shot. Is it chalk? I say Chak. That's just how I say it, man. I think Dallas has had his time at S tier and A tier. I think he's now just average. I think he's just average. Let's put him A tier. I'm going to go with the chat on this one. Talon. Talon at top tier is really good. I feel like his radius should let people know that they've been revealed. I feel, again, like Seeker, he needs his ability reworked. I feel like Talon is like, I don't know. Decoy says Dallas is A because you get it back on a down. That's true. Talon is C because he also needs a rework. Talon B from Decoy. C from Seabass. I do think he's between B and C. Also, Talon is very situational. On some maps, he's really, really good. On other maps, he's complete useless. All intel is B and below. Yeah. I'm going to go for C for now. I do think it needs a rework. I think what needs to happen is A, it alerts people, and maybe he shouldn't have 2 because I think that'd be too OP. You could just put 2 on like one side and be like, right, that we don't need to guard that bomb. But yeah, I feel like the mag gloves as well are not really that useful. Like, who actually uses the mag gloves? Like, oh no, I just think these 3 could do with a little bit of a rework. Right, now we're on Dima. It is me, Dima. I actually really like Dima. I think his ultimate ability's in a really good place. Grenades, as Mr. V would say, is you, me, and my bucket of grenades. I actually really like Dima. I think he's super useful for pushing a bomb site, getting people out. Yo, Bunny Boy, how's it going? I still can't agree with the Scorch and Phantom. They hurt my eyes. We can look at the interesting. We can do a round off. I like Juchi as fire, says Mello. Dima, good. Bit above average. Yeah, that's why I'm going to put him in A. Dima B if you're lucky. Yeah, but do you know what? He's so fun to play. Dima is A tier. I personally would put him in the middle of B and A. But I do think he's like Alex says, when he's fully loaded, he's a beast. Right now we got Shaq. Shaq's got flashbangs. You see Class with him at one of the last lands with Bulletproof. Absolutely obliterate with the flashbangs, especially on Factory. He's got some really good perks as well. The Semtex, he's got the ability to either revive himself or give himself an overheal, which makes him really strong for winning 1v1 fights. Are you getting a little bit crowded? Yeah, for real. I think like Shaq is A, yeah. Sweaty Shaq. Green Boy says A. He's easy for noobs. Shaq like Shaquille O'Neal. That's how I'm saying it. Ali with S. You need a D tier and move people out. I can't actually edit this right now, I don't think. I don't think I can add a new tier or anything. So we're going to stick with it as it is. I'm going to put him in A tier. And like I say, we can have a look at the end and see if we need to shuffle anywhere around. Right, we're nearly end. Anvil for me is A/S. He's got the legendary armor. He's got bulletproof. He's got 5 toughness. He's super tanky. He gets 2 shields. He's got a C4 as well. Especially with weapon mastery, if you can get the conviction on this guy can literally just hold down a site really easily on his own. Especially with some particular maps. High Castle. I think he has to be a B stroke A. A stroke S. Anvil for me is a Z. Tristy says BA. Anvil low A. It'd be interesting to see what Decoy says. Is C4 better now? Haven't played in a couple of months. I gotta go, but I'm gonna finish my inputs fast. Anvil A, Dahlia S, via A. You're so faded on Duke S. Alright, take care, Decoy. Right, well, I'm gonna put. Do you know what? I'm gonna put the Anvil in A. We're nearly there. Last 2, and then we'll review it together. Dahlia for me is easy S. Dahlia, like I say, the fact she can link to so many different rogues and get their passives. With one of the higher picks like Duke, you're able to do the dash. With Mac, you get that armor, which you can replenish on downs. I think she's really, really good. Dahlia and Via both S. I don't care what you think. I agree. I'm going to put both in S. Both of these are in S. There we go. That's our list, guys. That is our list. So, I'm going to go through quickly. And if there's anyone that you think is to change, then let me know. I'm following the chat. So what we're saying, the best rogues in the game right now, Fixer, Duke, Kestrel, Lancer, Dahlia, and Vi. Now, I know Tristy specifically wanted Scorch as an S tier rogue as well. Personally, I'm actually happy with all the A tier rogues. I think the majority of them are balanced. The only ones I would maybe change is Ronin. Tony should be B tier. Who's Tony? You mean Talon? Fixer has got to get out of S from Seabass. Yeah, do you know what? We're going to put Ronin as S tier. I feel like Ronin has to go up. She is a really, really good rogue. Not the strongest of perks, but like I say, the grenade, the knife, the fact she's undetectable by reveals makes her strong. Lancer out of there. Glitch, Ronin, Sate, Scorch. Ooh, I would say switch between Switchblade and Talon. We can put Talon up. We can say that these two are C tier. We can say that Phantom and Seeker need the most work. I'm not happy with that. What makes Kestrel S? Kestrel's S because her current ability is just so strong. The splash radius is really, really good. Umbra is that good now? As I remember, he's a B tier. I mean, he's kind of in between. Umbra's like B stroke A. I've just put him in A for balance. Like, we'll put him in B for balance then. There we go. These are a little bit OP, we're saying. And I think that's true for most of these. Phantom B, Cannon C. I'm going to keep Cannon in B. I think he's fairly balanced. Is Scorch viable? I think she is viable. You can't not put Scorch in S when I unbanned her from comp because implemented double ban. Alright. This is just for Tristy. We're going to put Scorch as S. Got Cannon and Phantom, says Seabass. We'll just move Cannon down. There you go. Right. I'm going to lock in this tier list then and end this stream. So, the best rogues in the game, the best rogues you want to be picking are Fixer, Duke, Kestrel, Lancer, Dahlia, Vi, Ronin, and Scorch. The above average rogues are Mac, Glitch, Saint, Runway, Dallas, Dema, Chak, and Anvil. The below average rogues are Trench, Glimpse, Sigrid, Switchblade, Talon, and Umbra. And the rogues that just need a rework are Cannon, Seeker, and Phantom. I think that's a pretty good tier list, guys. Yo, Phantom! Seabass is trying his best to get Phantom out. That's it. It's locked in. No, do you know what, Seabass? No, we'll leave him there. All right then, guys. Well, this is the most accurate tier list on YouTube right now. Thanks, everyone, for joining. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe we'll do it with, like, weapons on another stream.